Alright, today I will be doing a review on the Nike SB Stefan Janoskis. These are pretty much brand new. I've only skated them for about 4 days. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the review. First, I'm going to be talking about the durability. These are, they're suede with cup sole rubber. The cup sole is actually tougher than vulcanized shoes, which wear down really quickly. As you can see on my old Vans, these are pretty much torn to shreds. So your cup sole shoes will generally last a lot longer, even though they're a little clunkier and a little heavier. And the suede is pretty much invincible. I don't think you'll tear any holes in it. I'm estimating these will last me 4 to 6 months. Based on the size and the fit, and also the how much they've worn after a couple days of skating. So one thing I will say about these shoes is that Nike consistently, they run very small and they make very narrow shoes. So you're not going to want to buy this specific shoe if you have wide feet. They just will not fit. I have very narrow feet, and they have some parts like this stitching here. Before breaking in, it was really irritating my ankle. So if you have wide feet, these will not work for you. And about sizing up, you're going to want to buy about one size larger than the shoe you currently wear, because Nikes run small. So a quick comparison between these and my old Vans. These are not the Skate Pros, these are just Vans Classics, so you can tell they got a little more wear than you'd expect. I've skated these for about 6 months. So you can tell that these are just canvas, you know, they tear through really easily. And that was a big downside. We've got a lot of wear over here, and the shoelace is busted out really easily. And I pretty much just completely worn this one down. Because these are vulcanized, you can see that you've got the outer layer here, versus on a cup sole shoe, it's just all one. You can see they're together a little more, so I'm expecting those will last longer on the outer edges where you'd expect all the wear from. So one thing I mentioned before is that these shoes are a little bit narrow, and they have these leather bands back here for providing some ankle support, but those will also actually end up making a very tight heel back here. So if they do take a minute to break in, don't be surprised. They could just be a little tight around your feet, and they are leather, so it does take more than you'd expect for them to break in. So if they do give you some pain at first, just give them a couple days, you know, breaking them in inside so you don't get them dirty. And if you need to, you can return them if they're just too small. I bought these off the Nike store. They're the Zoom Air SBs. They're about $85. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and skate these and test them out on an actual board.
Okay, a few of you guys have been asking on an update of the half cabs. So here's the left shoe, just a little bit classic. I ride goofy, so my right foot is the one doing most of the tricks, so the left shoe is normally just fine. Here's the right shoe. You can definitely tell there's a lot of wear and tear, but nothing insane. A few of the lacing has come up right here. I broke my first lace like a day or two ago. And just obviously the rubber on the toe right here has come off, but it's not too bad. This has lasted very long, surprisingly, like no holes yet. On the other shoes, I'd already have like 2. So yeah. Of course, wear and tear is to be expected. It's a skate shoe that you're meant to do some crazy stuff in, but it has lasted longer than I expected. Obviously, you can tell rubber's almost all the way gone on this part here on the toe. But they did send another pair of laces, so I can just get this replaced real quick, lace them up, and the shoe will be nice and new.
So, my review after I've skated the shoes a little bit. The shoes have great flick. They're pretty tough. They have a good landing because the rubber is tougher. So they feel good when you're landing your tricks. They are a little heavier than your typical vulcanized shoes, so you're gonna want to get used to that weight on your toes. But in general, they're some great shoes.
You really know how to read. What are they out of 10? Like a 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10?
These shoes are a 9 out of 10.